Hey folks, it's Legendary Sparrow in with another gaming video. This is Five Nights at Freddy's Night 3. So for this night, each time we hear the phone ring, we're gonna pull up the camera. So I'm going to pull up the camera now, and the animatronics are there. And I just wait for the ringing to happen again, and the animatronics are still there. And I'm also going to wait until the button on the top left corner, there we go. Right when I was about to say it, like it was already there, so I just decided to click it. And now Chica has left, so we're just going to focus on her from 12 to 1 a.m. because she's only active for those 2 hours. Also, Freddy is active on this night, and the function of Freddy is that if you are in a camera that he is in, he will just freeze. But if you're in a camera that he's not in, or if you're not on the camera system at all, he will run to a spot and then he will have a very low-pitched laugh. Right now, Chica is in the East Hall, so I'm gonna move over to my right side. Sorry, I was a little distracted on Foxy earlier. Now I'm staying to my right side in case if she gets to the East Hall corner. And I'm just gonna not flash my light because she is not close to the East Hall corner yet. And it's 1 a.m. Bonnie is close to leaving the show stage with Freddy. And right now I'm just checking Bonnie and Freddy just in case, because we're so close to hitting 2 a.m. and Bonnie is very close to leaving the stage. And it's 1 a.m. 80%, and Chica is in the East Hall corner. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to flash my light before checking on her. And now that she's back at the East Hall, we don't have to flash our light because she's not close to entering the door yet. And now she's in the East Hall corner, and now she is close to entering the door. So I'm going to flash my light before I pull up my camera. I don't have to check Foxy anymore because I already know that he's going to stay in one stage for the entire time. Now Bonnie and Freddy are still there, so while Chica's at the door, I'll check Foxy, Bonnie, and Freddy. If Chica leaves the door in any case from 12 to 1 a.m., you can just go back to checking Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy instead of Foxy, Bonnie, and Freddy, because like you already have enough time to watch Chica while she's not at the door. Okay, it's 2 a.m. and Bonnie has still not left the stage, but if Freddy ever does like stay alone on the stage and Bonnie leaves, just stay on the camera that Freddy's in before switching to Bonnie or Chica. And the best scenario for this night is to just stay on one animatronic and just watch Freddy. But if one of those animatronics do enter the door, you can just check the other animatronic while staying with Freddy. So now Chica is in the East Hall corner, so I just followed Chica around while checking the show stage with Bonnie and Freddy. And Chica is close to entering the door, so I flash my light before pulling up my camera, because there is a chance that she will enter the door. And yeah, there she is. Also, Bonnie has still not left the stage, so I'm checking Foxy, the main stage, and to see if Chica has left the door. And I said it right after she actually did. So she's in the the East Hall. So we don't have to flash the light, but we still have to stay on the right side in case if she gets to the East Hall corner. And it's 3 a.m. We got 47%. And Chica is back at the East Hall corner. So we will flash our light before we pull up the camera and check the main stage. And when she gets back to the door and Bonnie still hasn't left, I will just check the main stage and the Pirate's Cove while Chica is at the door. Chica did a false turn and she is in the dining area, so we don't have to worry about anyone getting close to the office, so that is pretty lucky. And now Chica is in the kitchen. You may not see her anywhere, but like she makes a sound in the kitchen, which is pots and pans. And this is optional. You can switch to another animatronic, but it's necessary that you can just stay stuck to one animatronic to follow around while staying on Freddy before changing any other cameras. So Bonnie is in the West Hall. So if you want to follow an animatronic, it has to be one. And you have to flash the other light where the other animatronic will enter. So Chica is on the right side and I'm watching Bonnie that's on the left side. So I'm not watching Chica, so I have to flash my right light in case if she gets to the door. But I will follow Bonnie to see where he actually is going. So now he's in the West Hall corner, so I'm going to check both lights because he's so close to entering the door. And to make things more simple with this strategy, just stay on Freddy so he doesn't move, follow one animatronic around, but if you're not watching the other animatronic, just flash the light where they're about to enter. Bonnie is on my left side and I close the door on him, and the show stage was filled with static for a second. And also, Freddy is staring at the camera. Now that is a common Easter egg, unlike Golden Freddy, which has 1 in 100,000% chance. And now Chica's at the door, and it's really draining my power. And the lucky thing is that Bonnie is in the dining area. He always teleports there after he leaves the left door. And Freddy is staring at me again. Freddy, what do you want, a staring contest? And it's 5 a.m., 13%, and Bonnie is in the backstage. Now, we are kind of running low on power, so once we reach like around 5%, we'll check Pirate's Cove, and then after we check Pirate's Cove, we will just idle. And if by the case Foxy is about to leave Pirate's Cove, you can just close the door on him and then just hope he just gets away. And now Bonnie is doing the stare and the Easter egg with his black eyes and white pupils. Alright, it's 5 a.m. and we have 5%, now it's 4% left of power. And now Foxy is in a stage where we can't be killed by him, so we're just going to idle and hope we beat the night. Also, you don't have to worry about Freddy running to a random spot and laughing, because we're not going to touch a button and we're not going to check cameras because we're at 5% and we're very low on power. But the lucky thing is, we beat the night. And like the video if this tutorial helped you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to me. I'm Legendary Sparrow, coming up in Night 4.